Welcome to the Babbling Brooke podcast, a show where we talk any and all things related to Brooke High School. I'm your host, Mr. ZAMBITO, and I'm joined by my co-host,
FERRELL.
Pierce, welcome back. A short hiatus.
A short hiatus of, I don't know when the last episode was uploaded, to be honest with you. I think it was
Homecoming week?
Monday of Homecoming week, I believe. So we've been out for quite some time. That every week thing did not pan out how we hoped it would.
But keeping it positive, on the grand scheme of things,
we've had a lot more episodes.
It doesn't even compare to last year. We're still crushing it compared to last year.
The new studio helps.
It does. It does. And again, just solidifying. Sometimes things just come up and we can't help it. But it's going to be a lot better this year. Okay, if we don't put out an episode weekly, we should at least be able to do this bi-weekly. Yeah, see, we're on the same page. So start us off. Let's talk sports because we're nearing the end of fall sports and ushering in winter sports. I saw some of the boys, yourself included, in the gym yesterday for basketball, but let's talk about what's going on right now.
For right now, I'd like to give a quick shout out to the girls soccer team getting a 2-0 win over the 5 seed Grafton. They're going to be going on the road to play East Fairmont. The Fairmont teams are quite good in soccer this year. The boys found that out the hard way. So.
Did you get to? I was at the band concert last night.
I got to
watch the game.
I watched the game. But I will say this: the Grafton goalie did a really good job against Brooks. Well,
so tell me if you witnessed this yourself, because I only heard this offhand. Like I said, I wasn't there, but I heard it was a very physical game. Our girls were physical.
It was entertaining.
Yeah, I like it. I like set the tone. It's playoffs, right?
I'm fairly certain I also heard a few fun words get thrown out.
Well, it is high competition.
And it is win or go home.
Higher level competition. Tensions can get heated. It's win or go home. So, yeah, there could be some fun things said, as you put it.
It's entertaining. It's entertaining, especially when it's close. I mean, Grafton never quit, and that's props to them. I mean, Grafton put up a fight. Brooke showed perseverance.
Just not enough of a fight. So
Brooke showed perseverance, and now let's switch over to the boys, who ran into a Fairmont team, as I mentioned, Fairmont Senior. Fun fact, by the way, this is now the 3rd straight sport that Brooke has lost to Fairmont Senior in a playoff game.
Really?
Yep, basketball, baseball, and now soccer.
Wow.
I was a personal member of that basketball team. It was a depressing night, but it's fine. Brooke getting mercy ruled after a little bit over a half, but I mean they played well this season. I mean they kept trying.
For sure. And that's just the nature of sports.
And it's not.
Someone's got to win, someone's got to lose.
And it's not easy to travel 3 hours downstate to Fairmont.
No, it is not. So the luxury of our girls getting to host the playoff game. Yeah.
They will not be getting that luxury. I don't know when the date is because people were talking about Saturday. People were talking about Thursday.
Game. Yeah.
People talking about
those playoff games fluctuate. They're not set in stone. It's kind of a dynamic.
And that's the fun part about the postseason. Anything can happen.
True that. Anything can happen.
And now in other sports news, we have the football team who has a 3-5 record, but they're still hoping to make the playoffs with wins over Elkins and Weir respectively. They're going on the road in both games. Yeah, Elkins is not a
tough team.
No. I wasn't going to say that. It's not a short trip. It's
tough. It's a long travel against a good team.
I hear they run a wing T offense. By the way,
they run the wing T.
Yep.
Oh, wow, kicking it old school.
They kicked it old school, and to be fair, I'm not looking forward to it.
I mean, if you have the personnel to do it, it can work.
Frankfurt certainly did,
especially at the high school level. Yeah.
Frankfurt certainly did. And in cross-country news, I'm going to say we because I'm a part of this roster.
Absolutely, you should.
The cross-country team, we run on Saturday at Preston for regionals. And I'm going to say a few fun facts. We do the same loop twice, basically, on that course. It's not like a one course. We do a loop. It's quite basic and generic, but who am I to judge?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is what it is. Is that typical for a cross country course or atypical?
That's really atypical.
Yeah. Okay.
It's atypical to run the same loop twice for 1 mile.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, best of luck to cross country. Hopefully,
you need to drop a few spots to make states. We do have a chance this year.
That's what I like to hear. And just real quick, circling back to football. As far as I'm concerned, we just need to beat Weir. We beat Weir.
Isn't that on Halloween too?
I think it is. We beat Weir, and we'll be.
I think that's a perfect
I'll be
segue
pretty
because
happy.
before we started this episode, you talked to me about something related to Halloween. Want to elaborate on that?
Oh, yeah. So, Mr. Hot puts on a Halloween assembly every year, and it's a great time, and the students really enjoy it. And, we're going to be offering just a little fun twist to Halloween Day. In the past, if you were to participate in the Halloween assembly and you were to wear a costume, you can only wear it for the assembly. So kind of pack it and change into it. But we're going to encourage students to come into school in their costumes. And that's anybody. Now, the caveat is obviously you still have to follow the Brooke High School dress code. So, there are limitations to what you can wear. But we would encourage all students to wear school-appropriate costumes on Halloween. Have a little fun.
It's going to be fun. It's Halloween because you got the Halloween costume change that you're doing, the Halloween assembly, and then I believe the Weird Game is also on Halloween.
Yeah, so that could be a really fun day, especially if we end it with the W up at their place.
I'm hoping for that myself. It'd be a great end to a regular season.
And then I mentioned it earlier, and I'd be remiss if I didn't shout them out. While you were attending the playoff soccer game for our girls, I was in the auditorium attending our band.
Heard it was really good.
Their concert last night. The middle school band played first, and then our high school band followed. And both were tremendous. Big shout out to the middle school band first, because they're our future. And I thought they were into it. They did a great job. Well behaved, well organized. So big props to them. And then Pierce, I will tell you, our high school band is phenomenal. Phenomenal.
I mean, that's why they're called the Pride of Brooke County, aren't they?
And I am tremendously proud of them. I mean, they are sharp, passionate. Just I'm going to run out of adjectives to describe how I feel about them. Touche, Pierce. I was really trying to come up with, not your run-of-the-mill adjectives, but really specific to what I saw last night, which was just a polished performance.
We'll just say exceptional.
They are, and they back that up too with their accolades. When they participated in September in that oil and gas festival, there were 16 bands, and I mean they got second place out of 16 bands. And I believe it was Parkersburg South that took the first place, and they are a renowned band program that they are essentially undefeated this season in any competition that they've been in. So for us, we were just a few points off of them to claim that first spot out of 16 schools. Super proud of our band members. And I have personally witnessed through the summer and band camp, day in, day out, how hard they work. It shows.
Mr. Leonard coordinating a really, really good unit, and he has been for quite some time. Ever since I've been in this high school, I've witnessed that band play. Let me tell you, they have some really good rhythm.
The numbers continue to grow, and it's a great group of kids. There's a lot of leaders on that squad. So I'm just, again, immensely proud that they represent Brooke High School. Excited to see where that goes moving forward. And super excited later in the year when the jazz band has their concert, because, boy, I could listen to it all night.
A jazz band?
Oh, yeah, it's awesome.
I did not know we had a jazz band.
We do have a jazz band.
I need to pay more attention to this high school, don't I?
Yes, sir. I say that in jest, Pierce, because you're highly involved in this high school. But
involvement doesn't mean I pay much attention.
But when it comes along, when it's time, I'll let you know if you want to pop in and watch the show, because it's great. The jazz band, fantastic.
Speaking of that time, we had that time last week, didn't we? You know what I'm talking about, right?
What's that?
We had our testing, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, we sure did. We're coming right off the heels of our first round of state testing, the fall, pre-test, if you will, the PSAT for the underclassmen, the 8-9, and then for the upperclassmen, the actual PSAT. All in preparation for the spring, the big deal coming in. I believe we test in April this year. Your thoughts?
I'm going to warn all of the underclassmen now, don't think that 8-9 is as easy as the SAT. It's really not. It's a different breed of test, yeah. I promise.
And our messaging has remained the same. Take it seriously. Do your best. That is truly all we can ask. Like, if you can look yourself in the mirror or look us in the eyes and say, hey, I gave it everything that I had on that test. So whatever the results are, the results are. And we will work with what we get. But We just want to make sure that the data is valid. And the data can only be valid if the student puts forth the effort. I still think we're getting the positive reviews on the 2-hour delay. All in all, from an administrative side,
Many people get to say that they finally get to
sleep a little bit. The operations itself, how the test was organized and ran from our end as an admin team, extremely smooth. So I got to give props to Miss Hood because she organizes all of that. She coordinates the entire test and everything that goes into it, really. I really become a helping hand that day, and she is the one who is providing all of the direction and set everything up. So huge props to Miss Hood because another successful day of testing. Also, how'd you like the intro when everyone came into school? Do you recall?
Oh, I heard a bunch of mixed reviews on it.
Mixed reviews.
Many of myself included. I was indifferent towards it. I just was like, bro, let me just walk in. Did you really have to put in that?
To elaborate what Pierce and I are talking about, I had the idea as the students were arriving into school to play a little music and
Someone was
just
dancing.
I was personally dancing just to.
Oh, that was you? I thought that
I was one of them. Well, I asked as many teachers as possible, whoever was willing and wanted to, counselors, support staff, anyone, to line the halls as the students came in and just cheer them on and kind of.
Were there signs too that I missed? Or
I don't know. I didn't see any signs, but then again, there was a good amount of teachers lining the hall, so there could have been one. Point was, we just wanted to present ourselves in a fun, positive way and lighten it up a little bit. The test is a big deal, and we want everyone to take it seriously. But we also don't want everyone to be so stressed out and tight and wound up because, Pierce, naturally, you're probably not going to do as well on the test if you're feeling all that stress and stiffness rather than being relaxed and calm and ready to go. So it was kind of like, I don't want to say I made a fool of myself, but me dancing and
I will say that was unexpected.
Me dancing and playing music could be a little jarring and could hopefully try to break that ice of.
Were you? I saw you walking around the
hallway
with a speaker. It was a small cylinder speaker.
It was my personal red little JBL speaker, and I just wanted to keep the vibes going. I wanted there to be fun, positivity. I wanted to make people laugh, just to kind of present, that this, although we're taking this extremely seriously, we also don't want to forget the school's supposed to be fun.
I have a question. On your personal view, how many people would you say that when you walked by, smiled at you or started chuckling themselves when they saw you carrying a red speaker above your head?
It was a mixture of genuine happiness that I was doing this, combined with secondhand embarrassment that they were feeling, which, quite frankly, for me, I enjoyed and thought was hilarious. That the students felt so embarrassed to have me with a speaker dancing next to them. And I mean,
I halfway wonder if half that embarrassment you're talking about were people just laughing at you.
Laugh at me all they want. I mean, the point was to get people smiling and laughing, and just in a relaxed state to take the test.
Anything else you want to talk about? We've been rambling about tests.
No, I think we did pretty good today. I'm feeling good.
You're feeling good?
I'm feeling good.
Well, if that's the case, why don't you give us our outro?
Well, if that's the case, until next time, I'm Mr. Zambito.
I'm Pierce Farrell.
Everyone be safe, be kind, make good decisions. We'll see you next time.